Here are the 8 ways to make a little extra money and how to do it. There's chapters below so you can fast forward to get to the good stuff or the stuff that you already know. Now, first up is flipping NFTs. The first way is the most thought of way. It's flipping those JPEGs. This involves buying low, selling high, which is a lot easier said than done. The predominant way to do this is by getting allow lists for upcoming projects, minting them, and then using the arbitrage for that instant profit. Yes, in a bear, these are harder to come by, but these opportunities are still out there. So where can you get these allow lists for these juicy flips? Well, existing projects usually have these allow lists and private discords. Almost all of these established projects are doing alpha bot raffles, and being in as many as you can will give you the chance to actually win more of them, even if they're from the same project. Now, what would I look out for? Look out for low holder ratios to increase your chance at winning. You can expect to make $400 to $2,000 per month if you're loading up on good opportunities with a bunch of burner accounts. The next way is by creating a project to launch yourself. This is much harder than anyone realizes, and the cogs it takes to get a successful, profitable project up and launched is greatly understated. I don't want to actually dwell on this too long because the chances of actually having the project that raises that next $1 million in a liquidity raising event is very slim to not happening at all. That is, unless you have a good crazy network and a crazy work ethic and you understand the ins and outs of Web3. Now, I can't put an exact figure on this because the variables are completely wild, but I think most could expect between $1,000 and $10,000 worth of sales on a project. And that's being quite generous. Community manager and moderator. These opportunities are around, but are hard to come by. This is based on the fact that it's hard to find successful projects that grow from the ground up to have a large budget to flex on in this job after mint. Now, the best way to find these roles are through a network. So people that are creating a project themselves or people that are already in a project themselves, they can then refer you on. This is the best way to get ahead of the pack and actually get in on a decent project because it's already been pre-vetted and some people that you know are already in there. In terms of payment, pre-mint, they would usually be airdropped NFTs, but unless the project is uber hyped, this isn't a good return on investment. So existing projects and communities that have the funding and budgets make so much more sense, especially if you want to be earning some money. I wouldn't take a community manager or mod role unless it was fiat or it was a stupidly stacked team that will pay off via access or other things later on that are a little bit harder to put a dollar figure on. Expect to make between $2,000 and $4,000 a month if you're aligned with a well-funded project, but you are going to have to work for that. Collab Manager. This is the connecting of projects via partnerships, basically allow list. For pre-mint, a project can be very lucrative as you are basically the salesperson drumming up business. Tens of thousands of dollars is achievable for those at the top of their field, but there are downsides. If the project fails to mint well, you may be stiffed payment. Your network is also key to making cash here, but even if your network isn't big, brute force DMs and asking for intros can get you a long way. And after that first project, your network is already established, which then sets the stage for round 2. For a collab manager hitting good strides, expect between $2,000 and $4,000 a month, but this will be after hitting all of your mint goals. Advisor. As the name states, this is advising projects for their upcoming mint, the price, supply, drop structure, and everything in between. This can also include offering networking and the marketing opportunities that you hold. The advisor position is almost like the natural evolution of the collab manager role. This is a great way to get equity in a stake of the mint funds, rolling all your skills into one person. Expect between 2% and 10% of mint funds. Private groups. If you have a network and a good way to serve up juicy alpha, great winning plays, and delectable allow list spots, a private Discord is a great monetization tool. Members in the group get everything served to them on a silver platter. While it's tempting to take all of these arbitrage opportunities yourself, especially on hyped projects, the consistent flow of opportunities to members yields a steady cash flow, and this is usually in the form of a monthly subscription. And people use platforms like WAP, I've used it myself. $25 to $250 is the range, but you want to find that sweet spot where the price and member ratio is good, that everyone is making money on average each month. Expect to make between $500 and $25,000 per month. Content for projects. This is coming up more and more with lots of job opportunities being posted and creators being poached. Big established projects like Azuki have a content thread team. Pudgy Penguins have a videographer working in their office. I personally work for the Chimpus team creating weekly video recaps. Now, content for projects can be writing threads, it can be audio, so spaces, videos, animations, photos. To get these, you do need to put in work to build up a portfolio, but it doesn't need to take long. My friend Jag grinded for about 3 months and shortly after had multiple things across his desk. Expect between $100 and $1,500 per piece of content, depending on your involvement and what you're actually doing with the piece of content itself. So what platform is being posted on. Advertisements. If you have any sort of influence on any sort of platform and any sort of engagement, you can do advertisements and promotions. Now, these are a very touchy subject in Web3 because a lot of these products are just liquidity extracting events on your audience. But saying that, there are products in the space or projects that are post-launch that need a way to explain what they're doing, and they're looking for a mouthpiece to amplify that message to a new audience. Now, similar to content creation for projects, expect between $100 and $1,500 per post. But you should be able to make a little bit more because these projects or companies will be financially incentivized to actually be raising funds. So this is in that paid marketing segment, pre-launch or post-launch, and they really do need to spend that money. This is a bonus way, but it's doing freelance art and animations for people. There are people that make banners, custom PFPs, and everything in between. The best sales pitches that I've had are people just creating a piece and asking for a tip if you like it. Sure, you won't make a fat bag, but making a 0.01 ETH tip again and again for doing something isn't too bad, especially if you're in a lower cost of living environment. Expect to make between $10 and $100 per commission. Now, the other good thing about this is if you start to make really good banners, you become the banner person, which then means that you then start to get referrals and you can then charge a little bit more, which then flows into the fact that you could be an artist for an upcoming project and utilize some of the other ways in here to actually get more money and double down. So that is a look at the different ways to make money in Web3, along with some advice and price points to aim for. The main thing I want to express is the fact that you should get paid what you think is fair and what you deserve. Don't do free work unless you feel there is more to be made through secondary plays, say a relationship or portfolio building. And these numbers are just a guide so you aren't shooting in the dark when it comes to pricing. Now look, this section is for the haters that will say NFTs are dead. Guess what? They are not dead. There are still plays to be made. There are big organizations moving into Web3 and doing these things daily. For those that say these aren't good big price points, I'm not talking about making a fat bag, making $1 million a year. I'm talking about supplementing that income the way that you're able to make an extra $500 a month, $2,000 a month, $1,000 a week. Whatever it is, these are ways to build up more of a portfolio to then stack ETH, stack Bitcoin, stack whatever crypto. You're capped with the amount of money that you can save, but you're never capped with the amount of earnings that you have. So if anyone does read a terrible comment below, just put this timestamp in there. This is a metaphorical finger to all the haters. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed that breakdown. If you did, go down there, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. As always, it's been a pleasure having you with me. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.